Want to know the scariest thing in peptides right now? Millions of people are buying them online. They're reconstructing them in their kitchens and injecting their bodies, all based purely on an anonymous "trust me bro" review from an online forum. Sourcing peptides online right now, it's an absolute regulatory minefield. So what we're going to do for you is we're going to strip back all the forum hype. We're going to apply a strict quality control engineering lens so that you can navigate the landscape safely, you understand the lab metrics, and most importantly, you protect your health. Plus, stick around to the very end because I'm going to provide you with a step-by-step breakdown of exactly how to spot fake and altered testing sheets and certificates of authenticity. Something I bet a lot of you out there don't even think about. Welcome back to Peptide Corner. I'm Tom, I'm a chartered chemical process engineer. My day-to-day job revolves around quality control and risk management. If a part of a design isn't up to scratch, the whole system fails. And your body is no different. Before we look at how to review your peptide sources online, it's time to run our safety legal disclaimer. This video is for educational and research purposes only, not medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making any health decisions. We're a brand new channel, and we need your help to show YouTube that we're worth sharing with others. So if you would like to back evidence-based science instead of all the marketing fluff out there, please smash that like button, hit subscribe, and click the bell icon. It would really mean the world to us. Now, let's address the massive elephant in the room. Online peptide vendors operating in a legal grey area. The way they get around this is they put research chemical only labels on these compounds to be able to legally sell them because they're not regulated just like pharmaceuticals are. That means the responsibility for safety and quality falls directly onto you. So congratulations, whether you like it or not, you've just been hired as that vendor's quality and safety manager. Without strict validation, you run three major risks: underdosing, residual heavy metals from poor synthesis, and high levels of TFA. TFA is a toxic chemical byproduct from the manufacture of peptides, which must be washed out. One of the key takeaways here is if a vendor doesn't show you proof of their washing process, especially given the toxicity of TFA and not wanting to inject that, you should definitely skip them. For you to navigate this grey market safely, you must always demand third-party certificates of analysis, or COAs. These always tell you two non-negotiable items: purity and quantity. With purity, you should always demand at least a minimum 98% pure. Anything less than this just means that you're buying filler and unidentified chemical junk that you don't know what you're injecting into your body. While purity will tell you whether a compound is clean or not, it's not going to tell you how much is in the vial, and that's where the quantity comes in. So for example, if you buy a 5 mg vial of tirzepatide online, you need the third-party certificate of analysis to show and verify that there's actually 5 mg of active peptide mass within that vial, and not just 2 mg of peptide mixed with some random filler. Now, as promised, let's have a look at what you need to know to spot fake COAs online. Because the deceptive vendors out there will rely on you buying peptides based solely on their online marketing. Maybe at the very worst, have a glance at their PDF COA, see a passing purity number, and just continue on with your purchase. The very first thing you should be checking on these COAs are the typography and the alignment. Real independent testing labs like Janoshik and MZ Biolabs, they use automated, precise templates to generate their COAs. So if you spot anything like spelling mistakes, inconsistent font, overlapping text, or a blurry company logo next to really sharp text, they are all red flags that if documents being photoshopped. The next thing you should look at is a HPLC graph. A genuine chromatogram plot shows smooth, high-resolution lines with clean, smooth, nice peaks. If you see anything that is blurry, that's pixelated, or it even matches directly a plot from a completely different peptide or compound, again, these are all red flags that a COA has been doctored and photoshopped. Quite often, the dodgy vendors out there will just copy these graphs from legitimate tests and paste them onto their own unverified or failed COAs. But you know what? The ultimate verification you have is to bypass the vendor's COA altogether. A reputable testing certificate will always have either a scannable QR code or a unique tracking ID. What you should do is you should take that unique tracking ID or scan the QR code and go to the independent testing lab's official secure online database. If the batch number, testing date, and purity mass on the secure server doesn't match exactly what's on the vendor's PDF COA, down to the very last digit, you can be certain the vendor's source is compromised. Let's now talk about red flags you should be aware of with these online shops themselves. If these online vendors are making any massive medical claims, if they're giving you medical dosing advice, or if they're acting like authorized medical clinics selling research-only chemicals, you should definitely run. The legitimate research vendors protect themselves from litigation by maintaining strict, cold, and objective laboratory parameters only. Another thing to look out for is the chronological report date scam. With this scam, the shady vendors will go out and purchase a single real past test result from years ago, and they'll continue using that same data to sell you unverified peptides today. If a vendor hasn't updated their third-party batch testing sheets within the last 6 months, that again is another red flag for you. Just remember, it's up to you as the newly appointed QA and safety manager for these vendors, never to trust old data. The bottom line is that peptides are an incredibly powerful tool for you to use on your journey, but they're only ever as good as their purity and efficacy. Always verify the COA data directly with your independent testing lab. Always audit your sources, but above all else, prioritize your safety. Remember, in these unregulated grey markets, trust nothing, verify everything. Also, to help you understand what these high purity peptides are actually capable of, I've linked one of our deep dive videos on GHKCU and Apidolon right here, so you can check that out next. While you're at it, why don't you drop a comment below and let us and everybody else know if there's anything you look for specifically when spotting scam peptide sites. Maybe it's something we've missed in today's video. Until next time, keep safe and see you right back here on Peptide Corner.